Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Day 2 of level 300 Mythic boss rush can be a little difficult to get started with because the first boss is Vaelastrasz. And Vaelastrasz, it really depends on your Barongeddon. If you have a great Barongeddon, then it's just going to blast Vaelastrasz away and yeah, you're good. But if your Barongeddon is a little bit weaker, so you're a little bit slower, like my Barongeddon for example is, then there are still some tricks that you can use to make it through Vaelastrasz unscathed. I have been trying to find a way to put 4 Celestials into the comp, but sadly I cannot make it work, so this is the best I've got. The idea came from Discord, so we have Belinda with Lesser War Elemental. Then we have Bonsabdi with Arena Contender, and Barongeddon with Mark of Conflagration, so your basic setup, bounces, get on AoE, that sort of stuff. And then we have the basic Celestial package, Newzao with Talisman of the Ox, Shuen with Celestial Chestplate, and Gigi with Blazing Band. Would also use Flameheart Crystal because Blazing Band is a little bit bugged. It doesn't make much of a difference in this one. But the key thing here is that Newzao's ability, Talisman of the Ox, after a friendly character loses Divine Shield, give them plus 32 health. You can actually ping your own Water Elementals to give them Divine Shield. And then when they lose that Divine Shield, they gain health, and then Vaelastrasz's AoE gives them a Divine Shield. And that way you can keep Vaelastrasz frozen indefinitely. And that's the way that you can do this, even if your Barongeddon is not good enough to just raise Vaelastrasz down. And this is what it looks like in action. So, Vaelastrasz. Oh, those are some pretty low health numbers. I've done this with much higher health numbers as well, but it's okay. So Belinda, Bonsabdi. The third one, sometimes if you try to raise this, you want to put Gigi here so that you can start scaling up Gigi. Because of the backlash on defending Drake, you will not be able to use Barongeddon's AoE anyway. But I'll just put Geddon over here, it's fine too. So then we can use Flame Dart to start hurting this one, because Geddon can't crit that. We can freeze the one that gives backlash, so it won't give backlash anymore. You can do Deal of Fear, and then you cannot use Inferno. You have to actually just heating up into the red one, because otherwise, well, this is going to backlash into Geddon, and you don't want that to happen. But Belinda 3 speed ability is faster than the backlash, so that can be used here. And then we have the stuff going here, and back to the bench we go. And then we come back again with the same team, Belinda, Bonsabdi and Barongeddon. This turn we need to freeze Vaelastrasz so that we stop the Burning Adrenaline. Vaelastrasz must not be allowed to cast Burning Adrenaline. Vaelastrasz now, alright, 15 speed, so luckily we have plenty of time so we can freeze Vaelastrasz. And we're going to Flame Dart there again because Geddon can't crit that. We're going to Deal of Fear and we're going to Inferno, like this. Now Geddon can safely use the AoE. So that's nice. You need to upgrade your Belinda somewhat in order to get her some health, because Belinda takes a lot of damage from that end of turn effect. And then for the third time, we bring the same squad again. Third time is the charm. For the fourth time we're going to do that Newzao thing. So now we have these two frozen. That's wonderful. This one is essentially doing nothing here. We can just proc the combo effect and Inferno. Here we go. Boom. Irrefusable Deal. Deal of Fear. And Inferno. Alright, that got rid of the middle ad. Sometimes it doesn't, but even if it doesn't, that's still fine because we have one more free AoE round to go. And now we bring Newzao, Belinda, and Barongeddon. Belinda's health is starting to get a little low, but this turn Belinda is going to get some help. So here we have Vaelastrasz still frozen. We can do Blessing of the Ox now. And that one at 6 speed, but now it doesn't have enough. It's going to die to Geddon's effect. Geddon will just use the Inferno here. And these two don't have to do anything right now. No, they are fine. Everything's looking fine. Let's go. Divine Shields. And then the end of turn effect AoE is going to give me a lot of Divine Shields here. So now I have 2 water elementals with Divine Shields. Burning Adrenaline is coming, and I really don't want that Burning Adrenaline to come. I can do this Fortitude, and then Belinda will proc the combo effect. We're going to freeze that with the higher health one. We're going to do a bit of Infernoing, like this. Keep Vaelastrasz frozen. And now Burning Adrenaline is coming again. We have the Divine Shields coming. And then I am able to actually just ping my own water elemental. That will give it Divine Shield. And then it's going to be able to hit there. Hit there without dying. So I will get to keep as much of this power here as I can. Now it also got some extra health from there. And thanks to damage reduction, Belinda did not die to that. But another Burning Adrenaline is coming. So this time we're going to blast in there, and we're going to freeze, and we're going to Inferno, of course. So the health of Belinda and the power of New Zao's, the health buff, really dictates whether this strategy is viable. But overall this requires lower level of investment than just purely going in with Geddon. Burning Adrenaline coming again. We don't want that. We can do a Flame Dart here again. We can attack. We can AoE. This one has the damage reduction from New Zao. So that damage reduction means that Belinda will not die to the AoE this turn either. It's a pretty close call, but as you can see, Belinda keeps surviving. All thanks to New Zao, really. And now, finally, we are in a position where we can kill Vaelastrasz, and boom, that's Vaelastrasz down. Even with a lower level Baron Geddon. Alright, now that we're through Vaelastrasz, there's still more challenges because Highlord Omokk is next, and the only free Highlord Omokk kill is if you get double Celestial Protection here. And as you can see, I do not. That could be useful. That could actually do stuff in this fight, but maybe I don't try to rely on that one either. Plus heal power is also a pretty good treasure. Maybe I will take that one. Although it can also affect the way things go. Ideally, of course, you would be able to clear this without having good treasures, but good treasures just help, especially Celestial Protection. Here, the big problem is that, depending on your Belinda, like for example my Belinda, sometimes this Ogre Brute just decides to kill Belinda turn 1. And in order to prevent that, I'm going to open with Gigi on somebody Geddon. So that I will not lose Belinda turn 1 here. Start blasting. Wheel of Fearing, Infernoing. Boom boom. They roll pretty high with shadow damage, so that might actually be too much. Unless it goes to Bon somebody, in which case it's totally fine. So, that was turn 1. Then, turn 2. I need to bring New Zao, because New Zao is the only defensive Merc I have here. So, New Zao will be needed to defend Belinda. Again, the big red ad could just come in and one-hit my Belinda. I can't let that happen. So this time we're going to do Bullish Fortitude. And then we're going to do a bounce. Belinda can now get some fire damage with burn. And we're going to freeze Omokk. So we prevent the me smash from happening. Yep, no me smash for you. bit of burn damage there. Good. So now me smash is not an issue. And that in turn means that we can bring Belinda with Bonsumdi and Baron Geddon. And that one could still kill Belinda right here, but now of course we won't let it, because we're just going to freeze it. Go for another bounce and go for another Inferno. And now we need New Zao, Belinda and Geddon. The same team that handled Vaelastrasz is going to be needed here as well. That damage though, but that's still fine, no worries. We have Blessing of the Ox here. And then what I'm able to do, Flame Dot this one, so that it can freeze this one this turn. And we still get to do an Inferno. So we'll have the Divine Shields. This will not shoot the Divine Shield away from New Zao. And we're all fine. Divine Shields. Divine Shield there. Everyone is frozen. Deal some more damage. Okay. And now, well, this Ogre War Maul attack. We need a Bullish Fortitude here. That Ogre War Maul attack is actually too slow. It's not going to even happen. Taunting Strike. We can take Taunting Strike, yes. So I will want to freeze this one with its Shadow Shock. Next turn I will have enough to destroy Omokk. Inferno. Prevent the Shadow Shock. Take the Taunting Strike with New Zao. With the Divine Shield on. Yep. Taunting Strike dealt no damage. And now 5-speed Death Coil. But New Zao has a Divine Shield. We have a Flame Dart. We have everything we need. And Highlord Omokk will fall. Like that. The flexibility of this New Zao team, it's just amazing sometimes. Okay, Highlord Omokk cleared again. I unfortunately made a mistake in Ursula, so I had to reroll. We get the same treasures, just in a different order. 0 Celestial Protections again. Okay, that is tough. But let's see. Ursula Windfury. We don't have a lot of useful treasures. This time I have Stoneheart's Salvation. I have the heal power on Gigi. So let's see. The key thing here is positioning. Because Ursula is going to attack left and right most enemies very often. So you will want Bonsumdi on the left and Belinda on the right. And between those two, I suppose we're going for a Baron Geddon in the middle. I think Ursula will always attack the sides on turn 1. Now that we do it like this, we will see. Winged Assault, yes. No, actually no. Can still be other than. Let's see about this. Peal of Fear. Inferno. Then we'll do a Flame Dart over there. Potion of Illusion is coming as well. We'll freeze. Which one do we freeze? Do I freeze the Taunting Strike? Do I freeze the Potion? I think I will freeze the Taunting Strike. Let's remove some immediate damage. Let's try this. Flame Dot. Yes. Winged Assault. Good. Yeah, they got their potion. They got their potion done, but I got the bounce in. So this is totally fine. Then again, I want Ponsumdi on the left. We'll make more elementals on the right. This is how we roll. Stoneheart Salvation is actually going to carry the day here. But it could be on Celestial Protection. There's multiple treasures you can get that can carry the day. We do a Deal of Fear again. We're going to Inferno again. We're going to Flame Dart again, of course, to enable the Inferno. And we are going to freeze everything. Bounce number 2. And Salvation is a really strong treasure, but there are multiple treasures that you can have at this point that will help you with the fight. Then for bounce number 3, we're going again with Ponsumdi, Barongeddon and Belinda. But I think after that we're going to bring Gigi because I have this team. Could have been New Zhao if I didn't have the treasures. Like, at this point, third boss in the bounty. It's just so many options already. And now here's an outcast attack, although that outcast attack actually is not really going to happen. We just blast there, and those don't even have to do anything right now. We can just Inferno. Everyone's acting so slowly. Yes, perfect. Alright, got rid of those. Wonderful. And one more time. This time we go in with Belinda, Gigi, and Barongeddon. Just making the most out of Salvation that I happen to have here. But for the final fight I would need some Celestial Protections, I believe. I don't think I have enough for that yet. We can actually do a burn. We can do a bit of blazing there and a bit of infernoing. Yeah, looks good. Six speed and 7 speed. Those will never take place. Just boom boom. Yeah, it's going to give Ursula its health back, but that's fine too. Because Ursula alone at this point just isn't going to do much. The characters are way too big for that. I could have also just kept the blue one frozen. Worked on killing Ursula first. That was completely possible. If there was need for that, I could have done that. But this time there just wasn't. Yeah, just look at the size of these things. Alright. Stoneheart Salvation it's pretty crazy sometimes. When it really gets going. But it won't have time to get going in the final boss. That's the thing. Maybe there will be some way, though. I'll have to try to figure that out if I don't get Celestial Protections. The key thing here is that for the final boss, I want to have Somebody alive, so that I can do the bounce. And that means that I can just get rid of Ichman at the start. So Ichman isn't just going to kill everybody. Other than that, I need multiple Celestial Protections to stand a chance against Ichman. Alright, we take the Fire Staff, that's fine. The Might Blast, so yeah. Equilibrium, Chest Plate, Mandate, Fire Staff, Mind Blast, Stoneheart Salvation. Stoneheart Salvation now pretty much the only good thing I have going here. Other than that, I have nothing. Well, I cleared Ursula again without any good treasures. And I'm still not... I got one Celestial Protection. One Celestial Protection against Ichman. I don't think that's gonna do it. I have Somebody, Valinda. I don't want to get critted. I will try Shuen. Hoping that Shuen will survive this. We'll do the bounce. We need the bounce. We need to put some bounce here to reduce the incoming damage a little. I'll just try to blast in a little bit with this. Trying to freeze that one for now. Shuen can try to start bouncing on the smallest possible target. Okay. The key question here is, will Shuen survive this first round? Because if Shuen... Oh no, that was bad. Because if Shuen dies round 1... Shuen died round 1, so I will lose. Needed to have the Geddon alive here. One protection doesn't protect enough. This team will not do. I don't even know. 69 turns. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.